Hey guys, DP here, and today we have Raven from DC Comics. This is Kotobukiya's Raven Bishoujo statue. It's based off of Shunya Yamashita's artwork. This is the artwork right here. And yeah, so let's get right into it. Raven has a very generic Bishoujo box. It's a very standard Bishoujo box, mainly because this is an older statue. I think this got re-released recently, but here in my hands is the original 2015 release. So yeah, I've had this for quite a while. Let's take a look at the box. Her name right here, as you can see, DC Comics Bishoujo statue. And then here is the artwork cover. She looks super sultry, as you can see. Here is the full artwork from head to toe on the side here. Here's a side window on top of the illustration, and here is a front and a back look at the statue right here. I've had this sitting on my shelves like a lot of my other Bishoujo statues, and you can see here it is extremely dusty. So yeah, I'm gonna probably undust this box after this unboxing. Let's go show you what the statue looks like. Let's go ahead and cut this bad boy open here. Alright, so this is one of the more larger Bishoujo statues. It stands at about like 9.5 inches, and yeah, it is gorgeous. And what's so cool about the statue is the way that she's standing. I'll show it to you in a bit. All right, so this comes in one large piece. Let's zoom up on Raven. So here is Raven. Look at her eyes. Look at her expression. She almost has like a smirk on her face. Like it's like she's kind of saying like, I'm gonna get you, bitch, or she's about to kick your ass or whatever. And I can't help but like that little smirk, little smile on her face. Yeah, pretty great. And as you can see by like the paint job, her skin very, very pale with just a hint of like life. There's like some type of like peachy tints. She's not completely white, but like, you know, she is definitely pale. And you can see that in her hands. You can see that in her thighs. Oh god, her thighs. Look how, whew.
Her thighs, oh god, her thighs. Look how, whew.
A very nice pale complexion that Raven has. The cloak, I love the cloak. It goes from the very top of the hood all the way down to the bottom of the cape. And what's cool about this, the coolest feature I think of this entire thing is that the base of the statue is the cape. So you can see like 3 of the flaps here are flat, so she could actually just, you know, just stand on the cape here, which is actually very, very cool. It's almost like she's floating thanks to the cape. And I love the boots. The boots here are just a really long kind of half stocking, half boots. I like how on the bottom here you can actually see like the sole. Like right here, the sole of it too, of the boot. They didn't leave out any detail. And then for whatever reason, just for sex appeal or for design reasons, I mean, like she has a little hole here and the stocking that goes up her thigh. And like I was saying, like, okay, let's examine this beautiful thigh of hers. Okay, let's examine this. Like I said, her skin is very pale, but you know, look what they do with the paint job. Look what they do with the paint job at the very edge of where the thigh stops being covered by the stocking. Do you see this? Do you see what they do? They do a very subtle paint job to like darken the shadowing right here, right underneath. So it gives you that like, you know, that little. Look at that. They add some jelly in her thigh with some of that paint job. They darken it a little bit. Oh, so beautiful. And you can see it there too. Even though the paint job adds so much depth, you can see it right there, like in between the thighs. You can see it at the end of the thigh. You can see it in her butt, you know, like it's all there. They do such an amazing job with like painting her flesh. Oh, so good. And then you can see here the middle of her belt, the little emblem on the belt. I don't know what kind of belt this is, but like the little circular cylinders that go around. Her suit is extremely tight because you can see her rib cage. You can even see her belly button. No, it's whatever. They want to show the body. So, you know, and then her chest piece, nice, not too big. I mean, they're pretty big, but like, you know, they're not too big and they're nicely cupped. I love her hands. Her hands are definitely like expressive, almost like she's in, you know, she's summoning something or casting a spell. Very, very cool. But yeah, overall, I really like the design. There's nothing much to say about this. I mean, like, there's a lot of details, but like most of it is just the cape. A lot of the cape and a lot of the minor details of what they do with the skin. The cape is almost lifelike. You can see all these wrinkles, all these details on there, and especially this little flap that covers her private areas. You know, it's elongated, it goes all the way down here, and it kind of swoops out into the wind. So that's very, very cool. Really, really awesome statuette. If you're a Raven fan, you know, this is, I would say, a must get. She looks super hot. She looks super hot in this. So yeah, this came out, this statue that I'm holding right now, this came out in 2015. But lucky for you, if you're a big Raven fan, they actually have a re-release of this. And it's the same price as it was 4.5 years ago. So it's currently $85 or $84.99 if you want to be very specific on the cent. And you can get this re-release. It's still available right now. I'm pretty sure they made a lot more than they did. It's not as limited as it was when it first released. So if you're a big Raven fan, you know, check it out. Go grab this before it sells out. It's probably gonna sell out soon. So yeah, I'll close this video off with a better look at Raven. Let's take a nice gander at her up close. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Ready?